Sonic the Hedgehog is one of those franchises that I know a ton about, have a lot of appreciation for, but have never really played any of the games within it. So for the sake of experiencing one of gaming's biggest icons, I'm launching this new series, Sonic Saturday. Every Saturday, I play a new Sonic game until I eventually play them all. I'm going to try my best to go in order, but may have to break that occasionally as I figure out how to access certain games. I will also try and be as comprehensive as possible, including Game Gear, GBA, PSP, and maybe even things like the Pocket Color or Leapfrog if I can manage. But of course, to start it all, we need to start where it all began, Sonic the Hedgehog on the Sega Genesis. I know that the first Sonic game doesn't have that good of a reputation anymore, and honestly, now that I've played it, I can definitely understand why. It starts super strong. Green Hill Zone is one of the best openings to any game I've ever played. But with each passing zone, I got less and less from the game. I know this is a completely overstated opinion, but I find it completely true that for a game that was supposed to be focused on speed, a lot of the zones require you to go super slow. That isn't to say I didn't have some fun though. Even for all of the tedium that this game has at times, there's still a lot to appreciate. The game and its locations are absolutely gorgeous, both for today's standards and even more so for the 16-bit era it hails from. All of the environments are absolutely gorgeous, even in the worst zones, and made playing the game such a treat to the eyes. The looks are supplemented really well by what's hitting the ears, the music and sound effects. Even for the first run, the music in this game is amazing, especially Green Hill Zone, which is stuck in my head at all times. Since I had never made it past that before this video, I didn't realize how good the rest of the music is in this game once you got further in. It's nice to know Sonic was good at this music since the very beginning. The biggest thing I could complain about was the difficulty. It was very commonplace at this time of gaming to make the games hard so that they took you longer to beat and therefore made them worth the money. But honestly, it's that fact alone that makes playing retro games a pain in the ass sometimes. This game was no different. Odd hitboxes, unseeable bottomless pits, very few opportunities for extra lives, and unfair enemy and obstacle placement. I played the version on the Genesis Classics Collection on the PS4, so it was really nice to have rewind abilities and even save states to make me not want to pull my hair out. Otherwise, I don't personally believe I could have beaten the game without these accessibility features. You can make fun of me all you want in the comments for that, but I do truly believe that. There's also the boss fights. They're fine, but super simple. Feels like all of them are super straightforward and take minimal thinking to figure out how to beat them. I did like the one where I had to time the launch of the spike balls, because I felt like that was the only boss fight in the game I actually had to think very hard about. Also, Labyrinth Zone can kiss my ass. I will not elaborate, but I feel as though people who know Sonic will know what I'm talking about. Same with the special stages. I could not decipher what I was even doing or where I was to try and accomplish anything but dying immediately. I'm happy to finally have experienced the first Sonic game. I'm super curious to see where this goes from here, as I know Sonic has a rocky history to say the least, and playing the early days I think will be a really nice experience. What's your favorite Sonic game? Which one do you want me to play the most? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe while you're down there. Thanks for watching!